That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
Very cold.
My balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from right here. This is Badass. You broadcasting all the land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. This is Shot for Point. We haven't done in 2 years a Super Seducer stream with Super Seducer 3. I was lucky enough to get a code from Mr. Richard Laruda. I'm saying his name right. I think I interviewed him, 2 years ago. And it's give you a little update. Actually, I'm going to check my DMs real quick. It was nice of him to give me the game. But there is no major update on the Steam story that I covered. It still looks like it's going to be released, but there's been no explanation why it was taken off the demo festival, so to speak. And if it was taken off the demo festival, what's got to be thought about next is what happens when it comes time for promotion. Is Steam just going to bury this thing? And I hope you stick around and watch some of this stuff to just see how silly this is, especially all the murder and mayhem that you can commit in Steam, not to mention all that creepy weeby stuff. I mean, and the fact that Steam is pretty much was the first platform to say that they're hands off. This would not shock me from pretty much any of them. Epic Games. Certainly, what's his name with it, right? You know. What's the other one? Bethesda. I don't have anything to do with this. But yeah, that's the thing with Steam is for. To reach all sorts of different audiences. So, man. Dogecoin, yeah. Dogecoin. Oh, man. I'm the only one here today. It's so dead. It's so dead, kiddies. I don't even know what to do. That's how dead it is. So let's prepare. Let's get rid of this. Boop. Let's get rid of this. Boop. And let's start. Yeah, it does feels dead, man. Sure. There's nothing interesting going on or anything else. Bitch. Subscribing 99.9 of the YouTubers is. Well, thanks. A lot of YouTubers do subscribe. And I'm going to fire it up. Here it is. Super Seducer. The pre-release version. Let's see if we can capture this thing like it should be captured. Screen capture. We monitor. Yeah, I guess desktop one, right? Wow. There we go.
Super Seducer 3.
That music's fantastic. I want to see if I can turn it up a little more. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Got to be able to hear that. Look at all the ass that my favorite Italian Englishman's getting. Also, I have to be able to see you guys too, so I have to put you up over here. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh no, I don't like the way that does it. No, I don't like the way that captures. Because I'm gonna have to pause it, and I don't want you to see my desktop every time I pause. So that's a no-go. Remove. Add source. Game capture might be better. Super Seducer.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Where is Volt or Richard? Not here. Is it going to do that every time? No. Good. Okay, the game capture is much better. All right, so that's going to work. Probably should have done this earlier. And where should I go? I think I should go here. I think I'll cause the least amount of problem up here. So let's check it out, folks. Oh, and the last final thing, I want to be able to see you idiots. Of course, so much. Vault Richard, nowhere to be found. Story mode. Welcome to the pre-release of the Super Seducer 3. This version is censored to be safe for streaming videos and platforms. The full release will be the version available on February 15th. The uncensored includes the sexy girls. Teach sex in the inner game levels. The sexy girls. Did he say on my interview that as bad as it gets, it's going to be like just them in their underwear? Advice book. Extras. Settings. So I can go story mode here. I don't think it needs to be safe. Oh, safe for streaming as far as.
Last camera.
There we go.
Camera's rolling, sound rolling, lights lighting. Okay, intro take 1.
Pretty good for 40.
Girls, let's go. Hello and welcome to Super
Nice.
Seducer 3. We've spent the past 2 years trying to make the best Super Seducer experience so far. We focused on realistic dating situations,
Get the,
beautiful chiclets, and
on.
also the kind
Line ad. Oh, that's not really funny, dude.
of dating advice that is even 600% more likely to get you laid than the previous 2 Super Seducer games. Of course, there's going to be plenty of dumb shit for you to try if you want to have a playthrough for fun. And we've also got loads of different endings.
You know, if you think I'm gonna dump on my own teammates, you're out of your mind. You know, like why would I dump on somebody that's not a public figure, really, and somebody who's been helping me out? Like, how is that gonna go? I mean, the shit is horse shit. He didn't do a thing. Not to me. So I don't know how that's gonna get you all yucked up. You know, like, I'm sorry, like, he doesn't even have a YouTube channel. It's fucking irritating, to be perfectly honest.
Different paths and loads of variations that will give the game a lot more replayability. So thank you very much for joining me, and I really hope you enjoy playing Super
I don't think
Seducer
these
3.
broads are naked.
Okay, cut, thanks.
Yeah, I don't think these broads are naked. I'm gonna have to split this up. Ugh, I hate the way this is gonna work. Let's go.
Anyone can message women on dating apps or get drunk in a bar and tell a girl she has pretty eyes. But being able to approach and attract women any place, anytime is the hallmark of a true super seducer. In the supermarket, we find a beautiful buxom blonde, and we'll see if you have what it takes to take her home for tacos. And
Take her
sex.
home for tacos. Sounds like you're trying to get some taco. Let's try this. All right. Let's see how you losers do this. Bet you can't win. You'll make all the wrong decisions. There we are. Oh, here comes the espresso. Look out, folks. Oh, come on, damn it. I gotta have that straight. Oh, wow. Fancy, fancy. Isn't she a streamer? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so you see the piece of ass. A. Oh, what are you making? Or what are you making with that? B. Tell her how beautiful she is. Ask her for help with cooking ideas for gluten-free guests. Make her say, excuse me, by making her think that she was in the way of something you wanted to do. Use some melons to show your sexual intent. A, B, C, D, E. I don't even know how to answer this one. So spam it, A, B, C, D, and that's the way it goes. Use some melons. I think we're getting these. Definitely getting these. Stefan Cambino. An answer before. I don't think I'm going to be. I don't normally take calls, but I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. If you want me to do love phones, you got to really beg in the chat. Let's see. I think we're going A.
Hey, baby. What do you think?
Hi.
You show me now.
Ew, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Melons for melons, darling. Come on.
Yes. So the fuckheads prove once again they suck at picking up chicks. What a shock. Come on. A, B, C, or D. None of you can get laid. Half the reason why you're here. And you're certainly not very good at this game. Like the way you licked them. It didn't work. I'm going to make Richard do very, very stupid things. See a lot of D's. C, E. D's. It's D's it is. Make her say, excuse me. You got a big ass.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm sorry, I forgive you. Just don't do it again, all right?
Sure.
Let's get this.
Yeah.
I spoke to a famous seduction guru who's been in the industry for more than 10 years, and this is his preferred way to start a conversation in a food store. So if it looks like it suits your personality, you can do it, but otherwise there are other ways to start a conversation here, so it wasn't the only correct answer.
None of them are naked even, are they?
Yeah, I'm just doing the big shop, got some healthy food, doing...
I just thought of something. Do you think this thing got censored because people think those broads are naked, and then what Richard did is, I'm going to censor the outfits they're wearing. But I think the people that probably dumped it, I do believe that some guy went out and dumped the demo, probably thought those women were 100% naked. But their outfits just showed a lot of skin. So I wonder if Mr. Laruna did himself dirty. They're not naked. No, I don't think have they been naked in Super Seducer 1 or 2? Did he not say on my interview that this is not any different as far as nudity goes as any of the other ones? That's weird.
I like to cook a lot myself.
Hey, that's great.
Do you as well? Or
Yeah, I love cooking.
What's your absolute favorite dish to cook?
My favorite dish is tacos. Love that.
Tacos? Take her to Taco Bell. All right. Say that say that you should have guessed that she was into healthy food. A. Comment some of the fatty food in her car and ask her if that's for her or her children. As a way to find out if she has kids. Ask how she prepares them on C. And D, a natural transition to asking her if she's ever had sex with a Hispanic man in order to escalate the conversation. And it's A, B, C, or D. I want to hear what you have to say. Every so often, I'm going to interrupt and not take your selection because I'm mean. And it's looking D-ish. D-ish and 1B. And you guys are terrible at this game as usual. Not shocking. Ooh, boy. Not shocking at all. Sir Mix-a-Lot, I approved. Sir Mix-a-Lot, of course, the writer of Baby Got Back. Big butt. Cannot lie. It's D.
Tacos. So you must really like fucking Hispanic men. That way. Burritos and tacos.
That doesn't have anything to do with
He looked dead. He looked her dead in the eye and said that. I mean, Richard is the greatest actor of all time. Oh, she's my fucking Hispanic man. That's fantastic.
tacos.
Well, it does. It's the land of tacos.
Well,
and
everybody can
Hispanic
have
men,
tacos.
You're appropriating their tacos for yourself, but you don't fuck with the Hispanic men.
This is such a weird conversation.
Puta cabrona. Bendeja!
But damn, that was pretty funny. All right, A, B, C, or D, come on. Play the game for real. You guys are not seducing anyone. What's with the dislike? 'Cause I have a Brit Pong. She wasn't funny. Not at all. Come on, A, B, C, and here we go. We're going bees, 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 bees. I see nothing but bees. And B is comment on some fatty foods in her cart, asking if that's for her or children. That's a way to find out if she has kids.
I noticed you've got some kind of
guys are
fatty
terrible.
foods and those little smoothies for kids, the juice thing. So, do you have some kids, girls, boys?
No,
How
I
old?
don't have any kids. Those are for me.
You don't have any kids yet?
No.
Ah, do you want some kids?
Not really, no.
No?
No.
But you're a woman.
Yes, I am a woman.
Is something wrong with your reproductive organs, or
No,
is all okay down there?
no, don't talk to me about my reproductive organs.
Why not, baby?
Can't
Come
even
back.
say
That's
it.
kind of weird.
I'll beat you like I beat my children, you fucking...
What the fuck?
When Richard goes creepy, he kind of freaks me out. I've noticed this in some of the other super seducers. Okay, AC, come on, let's go. Said he should have guessed she was in healthy food. Ask her how she prepares them, which of course is the right one. All right, you idiots, I'm taking C.
Tacos, great. How do you normally prepare them?
I like to prepare them with jackfruit.
Ah, jackfruit, like
Yeah.
plant-based.
Yeah, exactly.
So you like vegetables? And...
I love vegetables.
Yeah, me too. I like veggie burgers and all kinds of different vegetable-based dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Sorry.
Too.
This is good. It's a pretty normal way to transition here. I used to eat out a lot, but I really got into cooking because, you know, you can choose the ingredients yourself, so you know exactly what you're eating. Like you could get
Yeah.
organic stuff or whatever. And yeah, it's just really fun, the whole process.
Yeah. I love cooking too.
Yeah, why? What do you like about it?
But it's just great. You can do whatever you like. And you can be however healthy you want to. Do you like to cook healthy?
Yeah, I'm super healthy. Yeah. Pretty much always. Sometimes have pizza or ice cream or chocolate or something like that. But
Yeah.
like 95% healthy,
But you gotta treat yourself too.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ask her if she has a boyfriend. Ask her if she normally cooks for who. Tell her about her favorite taco place in Barcelona. Tell her about your favorite taco place in Barcelona. They have tacos in Barcelona? I've been to Barcelona. That'd be funny. She's a slag, so better make her think that she's a slag, so make her think you have unlimited money. A slag is a term, I guess, for a slutty broad. For a slutty broad in the UK. Let her rip.
Life is so hard, so hard. I've just got so much money and I just try and buy stuff, but I still have more money. And can you give me some ideas of just how to just spend all my money? Because I just got so much.
That's a little braggy.
Yeah, I know. It is so good. Just being so rich. Just buy anything. I don't care.
Money doesn't buy you happiness.
Money doesn't buy me happiness, but my money bought me my dolphins and they make me
like
happy because they're
vegetables,
and doing all this stuff. They're amazing.
But the dolphins aren't your friends.
Dolphins aren't my friends is correct, but that's why I've got prostitutes because they are super friendly, I tell you.
But the prostitutes, they won't love you.
They do if you pay double.
This is ridiculous.
Ridiculously rich, babe. Girl doesn't like money, so weird.
Damn. How'd they fit her in those jeans? A, B, C. Let's say it. No, all these are pretty much normal answers. So you're all stuck. You're all stuck. You're all screwed. What do you have? C and 3Bs. Your favorite taco place in Barcelona, which I think is also a wrong answer because our tacos are a Mexican thing, not a Spanish thing, right? Oh, we're all over the place. One say B, A. Yeah, I think it's B. Close. Some of you are trying to play. Let's see how this one works out.
I love tacos too, you know. I was in Barcelona and I ordered some. So they were delivery and they were the soft type, not the hard type. You know, there's two, I think.
Yeah.
Soft shell or whatever. I don't really know very much about them, but they were called No Digas Tacos. And I don't speak Spanish, but I don't know what it means. But,
Okay.
has the beans, guacamole, cream, spicy stuff, mushrooms.
Yeah.
Did you have mushrooms? But they were very tasty. If you ever go to Barcelona, just try and find it, like No Digas Tacos, I think it's called.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do that.
It's always better to keep the conversation focused on her and her world. So this wasn't the best. It's not going to kill things, but yeah, could have done better.
Could have done better.
I noticed you've got an accent. Where is it from? Is it Norwegian?
No, I come from Sweden.
Ah, close by.
Yeah.
She's not Swedish, is she? She got too much ass to be Swedish.
I live very far north.
I wonder if she's fucked PewDiePie.
Yeah, I don't know if she sound. They all sound the same to me. Whoa, man.
Lots of snow and a lot of nature. I love it. It's really great.
Why are you in English?
My name's Richard, by the way.
Oh, hi,
Nice
Emma.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I'm English.
Oh, cool. Do you know any
Lame.
Cockney rhyming slang?
You know any Cockney rhyming slang? So he's not from London. Recite a limerick about molesting. Yes or no? Oh, Jesus. Do you know any Cockney? That sounds like something. Really, when a Swedish girl do that, I think it's Swedish. I think an American girl would say do the Cockney thing. That just seems like an American. Oh my God, do that thing. Oh, you're black. Let me touch your hair. Oh, you're English. You must be Cockney. Yeah, that type of thing. Oh, it's an overwhelming B, everyone.
I'm not really that good with the Cockney rhyming slang, but I'm very good with limericks. Do you know what a limerick is?
Not really, no.
Like a little rhyme. So I've been making them since I was young.
Okay.
But these days we've got a big problem in the world with child molestation. You know, you've got like the royal family, you've got Hollywood, you've got the elite, you know, government people in America. They have the tunnels underneath. They bring in the kids. So I made this limerick.
Yeah, okay.
There was an old man from Nantucket who, when he saw a child, he wanted to fuck it. They arrested and charged him, but then he mysteriously kicked the bucket.
What the fuck? Don't come up to me and talk about fucking molesting children.
No, I mean, it was saying it's a bad and we need to support it and make limericks.
Ew.
Big butt. How'd you ever get him in those jeans? You know, it's like his ability to look surprised about blowing it is really great. All right, yes or no, A or B? Come on. Cockney rhyming slang. I would definitely go no on this one. I don't know. Was that Epstein reference? Yeah, I think so.
I just figured it out.
What?
Why it's banned.
Why?
All right.
Why? What's the problem?
I'll tell you one guy that I haven't seen at Comet Ping Pong. That guy. Okay.
What do you mean Comet Ping Pong? What do you mean?
Jeffrey Epstein, mysterious Jeffrey Epstein joke.
You think
inside
that
of the
one
video game.
One fucking
Steam
joke?
takes it off the store.
No, they didn't take it off the store. They took it out of the. It looks like it's going to release on time.
Steam deleted the demo.
Well,
It is a
they said
Jeffrey
that.
Epstein
Well, but
reference.
here's the weird thing: they told the fans that Richard deleted the demo.
Yeah, Richard and Hillary Clinton didn't fucking gun somebody down in cold blood, Tommy. That's what they want you to think. Okay?
One joke, you think they clip him on that one?
I guarantee if you Google it, the CEO of fucking Steam has been seen with that guy from Comet Ping Pong in a picture, or he's gone to that donut place.
What's
Voodoo
Comet
Donut.
Ping Pong again?
It's Pizzagate, Tommy. It's what's happening here. It's why this demo was removed from the store, Tommy. I watched 3 Mouthy Buddha videos. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, Tommy.
Must be it. Well, he DM'd Gabe, and they haven't gotten back to him. Really? One thing? All right, come on, give me what's the AC? 2 C's, 1 A. Yes. Okay, you're gonna make him do Cockney.
Oh, Cockney rhyming slang, yeah, because I'm from London and it originates in the East, and I'm from the South, but yeah, I do know some.
Okay, cool.
No, do it.
Oh, tell me one.
Oh, okay.
How about a monkey play with bristles and Roger you caber? I don't know what the hell that means. Do you like a nice Rosie Lee at the night when you go up the apples to your Uncle Ted? What? Oh, Jesus. I don't understand any of this. I'm no Cockney, but something tells me it's going to be all about B. All about B. All right.
Yeah, I've got a good one. How about this? Do you like a nice Rosie Lee before you go up the apples to Uncle Ted? Do you understand it?
No, it sounds a little bit rude.
No, it's not actually. So, you know, Cockney rhyming slang always rhymes. So Rosie Lee rhymes with what word, do you think?
I don't know.
Lee, tea. Rosie Lee, tea.
Oh, tea.
So do you like a tea is the first
Yes,
part.
yes.
Before you go up the apples, apples and pears, which rhymes with, what do you go up that rhymes
Stairs?
with pears? Yes,
Stairs,
before you
yes.
go up the stairs to your Uncle Ted.
Bed.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
I got it.
So it's like,
Yes.
do you like a cup of tea before you go up the stairs to bed?
Okay, yeah.
Well done. Although this sounds quite dodgy, it's actually totally tame and yeah, quite fun. So well done. You know, loads of people, loads of Swedish people live in London. Did you know that? So many.
Yeah, a lot of my friends do.
Oh,
Everybody
great.
lives in
Maybe we've got some in common because I used to be friends with a lot of people from the Swedish school. It's somewhere, I don't know, in West
Yeah.
London.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But what do you think about the stereotypes about Swedish people? Do you think they're true?
Yeah. I guess. I think a lot of it's true.
Yeah?
I can hear
Like
it.
what?
For example, we fuck like bunnies.
Oh, yeah?
Give her a nickname, Dickless. Give her a nickname, Little Homie. That would be B. C. Talk about how lonely she must be away from her home country. D. I can't believe I'm hitting on a girl in a grocery store. E. Tell her that in case she has your reputation for all the Jew gold they stole in WW2 and that she owes you sex. I don't remember the jokes being. Now I'm starting to wonder if the Oreo's right. And the E's are coming in. Tell her that for all the Jew gold she owes you from. Yeah. But, you know, they said they weren't supposed to do this with Super Seducer. My God. I mean, you know, I don't even have a problem with it. It's just this one little spicy thing to say, but it's always the wrong answer. It's always the wrong question. Oh, Jesus. We got, yeah, get to work. Get to work. What was it? Tell me if you guys want me to, would do the chat. There you go. I actually cleaned stuff up ever. All right, so E is the Jew gold. Here we go.
Swedish, do you know what that means? That Julian Assange thing, okay, but the main thing is the reparations for World War II, because you got all that Nazi gold from the Jews, and I've got lots of Jew friends, so I think you owe me some reparations.
I don't think I owe you anything.
Or you're anti-Semitic.
No?
But, good news, I can tell you don't have much money, so you can just give me some sexual reparations. We accept those as well now.
No, thank you. Förpiss dich.
Why are you doing the Nazi salute in the shop?
Oh, I'm not doing that. No, I'm telling you to go to hell.
Well, I don't know what you do in your Nazi stuff, but that was awful.
That was great. Oh man, those two pretty spicy things right off the bat. I don't know. This guy makes me laugh. This is it. This is the last time we're gonna be able to see Richard do this stuff. He says he's done, finished, finito. You'll never see his face again in one of these games. The trifecta of super seducers. All right. Give her a name. What is next? B? C, D. D? D, I can't believe I'm skidding on her. Well, it's really close, though. B's are coming back. Oh, wow. I think it's up to me. Talk about how lonely she must be from her own country. Let's see. B and D. Give her a nickname. Little homie. I want to hear grocery store.
You know, this is strange. I don't normally meet people in the grocery store and don't chat up women in the daytime and stuff. Yeah.
Hey, but you're doing fine.
Oh, yeah? Being too indirect too long is obviously bad. So if you've been talking to her for 5-10 minutes and you're still talking about food and stuff in the shop, then that is not the way to go. This is quite bold, but
that girl had straps in her bra. So it's not nudity. Maybe it's these jokes. Whoa.
Doesn't put her on the spot too much, is showing interest, and for her to give acceptance, she doesn't need to say anything. She just needs to give passive acceptance that she's fine with it to continue.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go do the rest of my shopping.
Oh.
You didn't get in there. Tell her that she's the last item on your shopping list. Wait a minute, you didn't finish talking yet. B. C. Pick up a cucumber and say, "Here comes the airplane," and fly it into her crotch. You're gonna be my shopping buddy. Do you have a list? Oh God, should I even bother? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've got a question. Listen, what do you prefer? These two?
I like that one, the zucchini.
Zucchini.
Yeah.
That is, I was sure you were gonna like that. But check it out. Do you remember when you were a kid?
Yeah?
Yeah? Here comes the airplane.
Oh my God!
Open. She hit it.
Oh Jesus, that is amazing. Okay, what do we got? A, B, or D? Are you gonna be my shopping bunny? Is D, B? Wait a minute, we didn't finish talking. And A, tell her that she's the last item on the shopping list. I like A. I personally like A. She hit it. That's a good point, Augie. That's a good point. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, well, don't rush away so quickly, because you know what? Guess what?
What?
Never gonna believe it.
Yeah?
Definitely never. You are the last item on my shopping list. Look, read the shopping list.
Oh,
Check it out.
really? Okay.
Look, I didn't touch it, right? No.
Pili nuts?
Pili nuts? What else?
Black garlic?
Yep.
Oh, that, okay. Booja Booja ice cream?
Yeah, got that.
Kombucha?
Yeah, got it.
Golden kiwi?
Yeah, they're tasty.
Coconut kefir?
Yeah, that
Berries?
one. Yeah.
And a little blonde one with major boobies?
It's you, you're right here. It's perfect. Oh, the common person. Oh, you're the only one. Little blonde with major boobage. Oh, mission complete, so close.
B, wait a minute. Did we finish talking, huh? Are you going to make your shopping list, buddy, or do you have a list? Let's say it one more time. Last one. Let's see if a lot of you. No wonder we take love phones calls. None of you guys get any. Ever. What a bunch of losers. Losers. What's the matter with you? You're supposed to treat women nice. Let's see. We're on to D. I'm going to be shopping list. All right, D.
Yeah, I need some things as well. I tell you what, let's be shopping buddies. So do you have a list, a shopping list?
No, I don't have a list.
Oh my God, you're so disorganized.
No, I have my list here.
Yeah? All right. Well, I tell you what, hey, let's not make you carry this heavy basket. Put in the trolley.
Yeah?
Here you go. And I believe in equal opportunities, so you can push the trolley. Let's go down here, get some stuff. They got porridge. Here you're making a little game, you're playfully teasing. Most people don't have a list, so it kind of gives you that tease that you can always use about being disorganized. It's a pretty smooth way to kind of continue the shopping together, making a game of it and making it low pressure, but ensuring that you can still continue the interaction. We put the basket in the shopping trolley to kind of connect you both, so you're kind of going to be together till the end, whatever happens.
What do we got here?
So, do you like clothes shopping?
Yeah, I do actually. I like to buy online mainly.
Oh, really? Me too.
It's faster and I know what I want. I just want to go get it and yeah.
Yeah.
I know my
it's great.
size, so I don't need to try stuff on usually.
Yeah, it's great. And usually there's a discount.
Yeah, exactly. So what brands do you like?
Oh, I like a lot of brands. I like Guess, Levi's, and also this brand Superdry. I love that a lot. They have so cute
Superdry?
tops.
I hope that's
Last
not
time
about
I
her
got a
pussy.
super small one. It was super cute.
Do you know who you look like? You look like Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins. Do you know that?
No, I don't know about that.
Ah, it's a manga. And yeah, you look like her.
Okay, cool.
Because people say I look like Dreyfus, the other guy. in it.
Dreyfus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is he a player?
A player?
Yeah, you're kind of a player.
This is interesting. I would actually, if you get called a player, I've never been called a player, but if you get called a player, like how do you handle that if the girl kind of sniffs you out? A, say that you're most certainly not. Tell her it's fine for a man to bang endless chicks, and she's probably a slag. She shouldn't even be talking about it. B, C, teach her how she can tell you if a guy's a player. That's probably my real answer. Is C. Say you are, and that's just fine. I don't think that's a good idea. E, say that you have dated a lot of girls, but you're not a 20-year-old party boy anymore. I don't know if I'd go with that one. Say you prefer. Thanks so much. Let me go see if I can shout that one out before it comes in. Thank you, Augie. Thank you so much. Say that you prefer harsh fluorescent lighting so women can hide their flaws, like in the dating profile. What do we got? B's all the way down. Oh, yeah.
You're going to call me a player? Right, well, look, listen, little missy. No disrespect, but you're obviously a total slut.
Why would you call me a slut?
Dicks coming from everywhere, right?
What
Everywhere.
the fuck? No! Vad fan är det för fel på honom?
Vad fan är det för fan? Vad fan är det för fan? Siri, what does it mean if a girl says vad fan är det för fan? Siri?
All right, where are we at? I want to go C. Teach her how she can tell if a guy's a player. That sounds like a fun game. I think that would be the right move. D, everybody's going D. That's all fucking Green Man. Don't let Green Man write everything. Come on. You gotta spam them out there. So it's between F and D. So it's like a tie, 50-50. It's mostly green, man. F, D, F, D. And this is E. It's kind of all over the place. And mostly the same stupid people. I want to pick one. I'm going C because you guys can't make up your minds.
Do you think I'm a bit of a player, maybe?
Yeah, you seem a little bit like a player. You're shopping and talking to me. Yeah.
Well, I've got some friends that are like guys that I know, and I think that players and bad boys always have a few characteristics.
Okay, tell me about them.
Well, see if you agree. Yeah. So normally they hang out with the guys a lot and don't have many female friends. Obviously they go to clubs and bars, so if they're talking to you, they're like, what kind of bars do you like? What kind of drinks do you have? And that kind of thing. And yeah, that's normally how you can tell. And the other thing is that they had bad relationships with their exes. Because then you know that they probably just sleep with girls and then dump them or just behave badly. So normally that's how you can tell if a guy is a player.
Okay, cool.
I think this is a valid way of dealing with the challenge. So when a woman likes you, she's likely to, call you a player or say, do you do this to all the girls? Do you always talk to girls in supermarkets and things of that nature? If she were totally uninterested, she likely wouldn't do that. So the first thing is to take it as an indicator of interest. The second thing is not to say what you think that she wants to hear, which is, no, of course I'm not, I'm a good boy and whatever. So this is one of the correct answers here, and there were other ones.
I like that move.
This place actually has very good coffee. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it.
They've got the Guatemalan blend and stuff, yeah. They used to have good pastries, but not anymore. But the coffee is really good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you're just having coffee together after shopping. Right now, while I'm still shopping. It's too soon. Wait until after you check out to suggest it. A or B? Hit it. Still a nice shot. Yeah, Cameraman deserves Academy Award. It absolutely deserves Academy Award. A's winning. Right? And everybody's going right now? Go B. No. A looks diverse, too. All right. No wonder you guys don't get laid.
After we finish our shopping, we could grab a quick coffee, sit down and have a coffee.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they've all right.
This is the correct time to suggest it. You don't want to wait till you're at the checkout. Maybe it will be distracting and there'll be conversation with the worker there. Maybe it'll just put too much pressure. So in general, you don't want to leave things until the last minute. So this was the right time to suggest the next step.
Boy.
Oh, dang. I forgot. On my list, I didn't put wine, but I need to get some wine as well.
Oh, yeah. I was also going to get some wine.
Yeah?
Do you know anything about wine?
Well, you know anything about wine? I don't. Just buy the expensive shit. And make it French. There you go. Expensive French. Oh, Italian wines aren't really good, though. I'm going to pick this one. I think... So tells me Richard does know.
Yeah. I know quite a bit about wine. Not everything, but quite a bit.
Okay.
So do you know a good wine for a summer evening?
Chianti? All right, here's the thing. Do you know a good... Summer evening, a Chianti, a Roja, I don't know what that is, a Chalbus, Point Noir, that looks like something in French, Screw Top Pina Colada, and Riesling. I don't know any of these. I'm going to leave this up to you. And you guys don't know either. Most of you losers, you don't even know how to buy your wife. I'm Tay Chianti.
Okay, good white wine summer evening. Well, I'm half Italian. So we should choose an Italian wine. How about Chianti Classico?
It doesn't sound like you're Italian. That's a red wine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not rosé or white?
No.
All right, well, let's go find something else. Chianti is always red, so this is the wrong option.
I didn't know that. I'll pay for this, but you teach me how to cook it. Let her check out first. You go first to check out, wait for her. Show her your confidence size by pushing the cart. See, I'd pay for it. See, that's the way I am, but it's probably not the right move. Show her confidence size by pushing the cart past the checkout door and shouting, Leroy Jenkins. Gamers, is there anything else you would pick?
You know what? Fuck this. I ain't got time for all this shit. You know what I'm gonna do?
No?
Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god! He just ran in! Save him! Let's stick to the plan! Jeez, let's go!
That was pretty funny. All right, now we're about serious stuff. I'll pay for this, but teach me how to cook it. Let her check out first. Go to the first checkout, wait for her. What do you guys do? Because, I think I'm just going to pick this stupid thing and force you guys to actually pick something. Force you guys to pick something. So I think it's what we're going to play the rest of the time. Let's see. A, B, C, or D. Where are we at? A. It's looking like A's to me. A's, I'll pay for it. You teach me how to cook it. I think he's going to say that's too forward.
Emma, you don't have much stuff, so I tell you what, I'll check these out. I'll buy that stuff as well. But you teach me how to cook it.
Okay,
then we've got a deal.
Thank you.
I don't know. All right, here's the problem right there. My experience with women, you do that move, no, they'll actually fight it. They'll actually fight it. Especially if you just met somebody under those circumstances. No, I'm sorry. Some women might even take it as a slight. Some women might take it, and then you have this little argument. No, that's not appropriate. And then they're like, I'll take it, and I'm never talking to this guy again anyway. So let him buy it.
Okay, let me get these. What coffee do you want?
Oh yeah, I like dark
coffee.
Yeah.
If you can afford it, then this is fine. Obviously, in this exact situation, I'm quite a lot older and I have the successful horror seducer games, so it's fine for me to buy the few items that she has. Notice that we have the quid pro quo, where I say that I will do something for her, meaning pay for the stuff, and she'll do something for me, which is just, teaching me how to cook it. By phrasing it like that, you're not trying to buy her or, it just comes across a lot better.
Let's see. Ask her what movies likes. What are your best qualities? Ask about pets. Show her your intellect by making a spirited argument in favor of male circumcision.
I was reading on Reddit today, before we met, about male circumcision.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fascinating. What do you think about it?
Well, I kind of like the penis as it is.
Like naturally from God?
Yeah.
Not cut one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think so.
But, it's if you're circumcised, then you don't have the STDs. So it's better if you have
it doesn't
STDs.
work like that. No.
I read it. Definitely
No,
read
that does not make sense. No, that doesn't work like that. That's wrong.
It is.
Yeah.
But do you have STDs? Is like the starting place. Then do you like circumcised? Do you like what looks better? Like lots of things.
I think it looks better as it is natural.
Well, look, I'm not circumcised.
Yeah.
And I wish I was because I've got like gonorrhea. I had gonorrhea.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But it's alright now. And I was like, Mum, I've got gonorrhea. Why didn't you circumcise me when I was a baby?
You're so weird. This is so awkward.
Mum. All right. Let's see. Ask about pets. I like pets.
What about pets? You like pets? Got pets?
I love pets, but I don't really feel like taking care of them. It's too much. Like I want to be able to go away, travel, or
Yeah, if
do
you
whatever.
want to travel, it's kind of a hassle to have. Yeah.
I don't want to rely on someone else. How about you?
I don't like cats and dogs, but I have fish because they're quite easy to look after.
Okay,
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
That seems
Tropical.
boring.
How's it boring? Tropical fish.
But they're used in a glass, like in a glass cage.
What are they supposed to be in?
Oh, they are, but it's boring because you can't play with them.
Well, you watch them and they're beautiful, and there's the corals and they're such lovely colors, and they're not annoying like a dog. Imagine like you were trying to do stuff and the dog's scratching the thing and eating the furniture and stuff. So. I don't know. I'll introduce you to the fish. I think you'll like them. Need to convert you.
Okay.
It's pretty boring and predictable, and in general we want to stay away from the very predictable questions. If you're extremely passionate about animals and pets, or if she happens to be, maybe it's okay, but in most cases it doesn't really help you at all.
And you know what we're talking about here.
So, what do you work with?
It's kind of interesting for me. Let's see if you like it. It's video games.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like interactive FMV video games, but in the horror genre.
Damn, I
Do you
love
like horror
horror.
movies?
Yeah, I love horror movies.
Okay, great. You're gonna love it then. So basically, you're in a horror scenario, like cabin in the woods. There's a killer, but it keeps like giving the player the choice of what they want to do. So, you know, like they all split up, or they, you know, leave the window open, or whatever stupid stuff they do in the horror movie. But you'll be able to choose and not do that. Yeah.
Good.
And then either everyone dies or everyone lives, or some people die, some people live.
Yeah.
Yeah, horror Seducer. But it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be about 12 months more to make it, maybe 18.
Yeah. Wow, that is so cool. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, I like it. I also like books. Do you like reading books?
I'm trying to learn how to read. Or
Excuse
I
me?
know how to read. I know how to read, but
Wait, but let me just, wait.
yeah.
Let me just remember what you said. I'm trying to learn how to read. Okay, now carry on.
No, I know how to read. I have known that a long time.
I believe you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to start reading more.
Gotcha.
That's
like
what I mean.
Because you don't have enough time, or because you don't focus when you read?
I just don't focus.
Like on the phone
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's because today's day and age is different. Yeah.
You could try digital detox, you know, like a few days where you just leave the phones and
Yeah, I've heard
it's
about
quite
that.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried it. It was great.
Oh, you did? Is that why you read now?
I read well before, but doing the detox was brilliant. Like just leave all the devices and go.
You guys think I'm not that into her. I'm certainly not saying she's an ugly broad or anything like that. Or I'm not into her. No, I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, she's got a great body. But, you know. What are your thoughts of being this goofy shit?
And you feel this thing like you want.
I don't know. A better question. What's it like being Richard just turned 40 and making this goofy shit?
Want to check stuff, but you can't. So you just end up sitting and reading and.
Actually, you know what I think? I find it disturbing that seeking out females has become almost taboo. And I am shocked by the lack of sexual experience or any even kind of relationship experience that young people have with the opposite sex. So I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah, it's goofy, but it's also a breath of fresh air. That's what we talked about when I was kids. Basically, broads, fucking sports, and partying, and there's just something missing.
Yeah,
then you get focus back and can concentrate. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I need to try that.
Those crystal blue eyes. I'll show her a passport and get her to take pictures so she trusts you. What? Make sure she is not a blob. Make sure she is not on the blob and that she understands what is going to happen. What? Not on the... on the period? Is that what that means? Set up another date in the future and take her number down, and nothing else is required at this stage. Just keep going. Yeah, I would say D, actually. Oh, Jesus Christ. You bastard.
It's such a nice day, right? And I really like this time of the month.
Yeah.
How do you
Hold on a second. Who is that? Pilkington, thanks so much. She's sexy. I don't know. Is she sexy or
feel at this time of the month?
I'm feeling
Like
great.
everything's like it's like the normal time of the month? Like, are you on the blob, basically?
No,
you on the blob? I've never heard
You're not?
How is that your business?
Babe, it's kind of...
I've never heard
Why
that
is it my
before.
business?
On the blob. On the rag, I've heard. On the blob. Yuck. How is it your business? Okay, show her your passport to get her to take pictures of you so she trusts you. Set up a date in the future. Nothing else required. A, C, or D. Let's see it. Yeah, that's a new one. I've never heard that before. I didn't get laid, mate. Show the blob. God. Is it going to be up to me? So far, A is winning by 1. 2 A's. D, A, D, A. I'm satisfied with A.
You know, there are a lot of weirdos around at the moment, so... So that you trust me. Look, I got my passport here. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
There you go. Take a picture.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And then you know that I'm not like some dodgy guy. Plus,
You look pretty dodgy in that photo. Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't say dodgy. It's always good to build trust, especially if you want her to come back to the house, but this one is a little bit silly.
Of course.
Thank you for buying my groceries, by the
Don't
way.
mention it. You only had, what, five things? Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
thanks.
Yeah, women complaining about being... You go to a place and some guy buys your grocery. It must be great.
What's something you really love to think about?
Well, I love philosophy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I often think about what's gonna happen when we die.
Oh, well, tell me, what's going to happen when I die?
Really, I think that when we're on this earth, I think that we're here to learn lessons, and we have multiple lives until we have all the lessons, and then we go to heaven when we're like a complete human.
That's like the Indian reincarnation kind of philosophy?
I don't really know.
Is it Indian?
Maybe, yeah, it's kind of like reincarnation, but also I believe in heaven and God.
So if you've got like 0 where you're like the worst human and 100 where you're good enough to go to heaven, what would you say you're on, do you think?
I think I have a lot
I don't think I've been getting a good turnout to do love phones. I doubt it. My last one was crazy big, though.
to learn still. Maybe I'm at like 70.
Yeah, love's philosophy, it doesn't read. That's the first thing that would have gone through my head.
70? Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
But there's still a lot to learn.
And 100 is like 99 is like Dalai Lama or someone? Or?
Yeah, if you're on 100, that means that you are a very good human.
And then in heaven it's all like harps and angels and pure bliss to
Yeah,
reward
I
you.
think it's ultimate happiness.
I think you just die and boom, finished.
No, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's so boring.
Well, it's not boring. It's kind of understanding that you won't have more,
It's
so you
kinda
better make
boring.
the most of this life.
Oh, true. But then this life has no meaning because you just die and it's over.
You do, it does, but it's kind of selfish for a human to think that they would be, you know, continuing and everlasting, that they wouldn't just end, you know, and finish. So, let's see. We'll never find out.
Yeah, we won't find out. Fuck.
Okay, make the cookie idea seem spontaneous. You're just cooking for yourself, right? Frozen food products will melt. You want to eat something off her naked body. All right, let's try that one. And try the right.
I'm a little bit hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also hungry.
That's good. I've got an idea. We've got some food, probably enough, and I've got a big table at home. You could lie on it, naked, and I put food over you and just eat it off.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
That sounds gross.
Maybe. Come on, wait.
No, that's
disgusting.
totally
Look,
disgusting. Ew.
no disrespect, but you're a little bit...
No disrespect. Jesus Christ. God, how long have we been running here? That's the first hour. We haven't even got to the first one. Amazing. You want to get her back to the house. Frozen products will melt. Make the idea seem spontaneous. A or B? A or B? I got an A and a B. What do you say? See if we get it right. That's 3 B's, 1 A. No, we're not gonna. I don't think we're doing love phones. I don't have the energy for it. I think we're going B.
Oh no, you know what I just thought of? Frozen products.
Yeah.
They're gonna melt. So look.
Did we have any?
Yeah, I do. You missed it. But look, let's finish our coffees, and then why don't we go and cook together? Yeah, it's nearly dinner time.
Okay, sure.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
All right.
Midnight over here.
Any reason is better than just inviting her back with no reason, but here there was a better choice.
You guys suck at this game.
You know what? Actually, maybe I shouldn't go back to your house.
Tell you really enjoy spending time with her and want to continue. A. B. Use the human centipede routine. C. Show her videos of girls getting boned in your house so she knows you only plan on sex and not killing her. D. I'll give you my address and send to your friends and they know where you are. Human centipede, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, you're scared to come. You're a little bit worried. You heard about it, right? You
What?
knew that I'm making the human centipede in my house.
You are?
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to come.
Oh, well. Maybe,
Right.
yeah, I'm down. Yes. Let's
Great.
go.
All right, we just finish and we'll go.
Yeah.
If she has a small worry about her safety, then exaggerating it and making it preposterous is a way to deal with it because you both end up laughing. In this case, she liked the serious idea. She's a fan of human centipede, so it worked for another reason. But remember this technique in general in all different situations.
Really?
You finished your coffee?
Yeah.
All right, me too. Let's go, yeah? I'll take
let's
the
go.
bags, don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta be honest with you. I really disagree. I don't think you should allude to anything, especially if you live in a major city, anything horrifying, horror jokes about serial killers that you're gonna kill. I absolutely strongly recommend not as a joke. He's an expert, Tommy. Sorry, no. I think, like, all right, she happens to be a fan of that stupid movie Human Centipede, right? Like, what are the odds that a hot chick's into that? There's a few, I'm sure. You know, but I'm sorry. No way. Not happening. I mean, Jesus Christmas. No way. Never do that. Heavily disagree. All right.
Hey, nice apartment.
Oh, thank you. So we've got serious cooking time. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Or actually, I would like to go change if it's okay.
To change?
Yeah. I don't think these clothes are fit for cooking.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. There's a bathroom just here, so you can go
Yeah.
there.
How do you
Thank
have
you,
clothes
okay.
here? Where do you get your clothes? This is probably the knife thing.
Oh, wow. So this is your cooking outfit?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
like
It's so
it
much
too.
more comfortable.
I think I
Went up and
found
up.
something out about you. Because look, we just met recently, and you're already back at my house. I think you're one of those female sexual predators that I've heard about. My mum told me to be careful, actually.
No, don't worry. No.
We're just gonna cook, yeah?
Yeah, let's cook. I'm just gonna cook. Yeah.
Okay.
Trust me.
Great.
It's a shame that you don't know anything about wine. If you're supposed to be a gentleman, you should know stuff about wine.
All right. I mean, I guess I'll learn some stuff. I know about other things.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
come on.
what?
Well, lots of things, but I normally drink other drinks. That's why, like cocktails and whiskey, and I know about whiskey a little bit.
Okay, I guess that's cool.
Tommy, do love phones. I'll take one love phones call. Have wine with the food. Offer some wine while you cook. I found out there.
Okay, so we've got a lot to cook. I guess you could do some chopping and I'll like fry some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but what about that wine that we got?
Ah, yeah.
We should drink some.
You want it now or with the food?
Now? Why not now?
All right. Yeah. Why not? Here you go. Nice white wine. And you know what they say about when you know, tacos is white wine, isn't it? It's like fish, and tacos is white wine, and steak is red wine, and
I'm not sure about that, but
Rosé,
I think wine is gonna be good anyway.
yeah, this one should be good. She had to be the one that suggested it, so it's kind of a rookie move. Wine's always good, unless you don't drink. If you don't drink, you know, sure, but you're choosing choices. For me, I do, so you should have allowed me to have some wine. Here you go then, take this.
Oh, thank you.
Let's cheers
Cheers.
to meeting you.
Oh, I can really taste it. There's cherry,
Yeah.
sea salt, and bark.
Tree bark.
Yeah.
I watched the James Suckling masterclass. I'm getting
Suckling? James
broke
Suckling.
dick dog, but in a damp phone booth.
Oh, I have
Little
no idea what
tinginess.
those words mean.
Very good stuff, yeah? Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, so let's start you with this.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and I need the oil for frying.
Do you have a knife?
You want a knife to chop it with?
Of course.
You can't.
No, I don't
Alright.
know karate like that.
Okay, fruit ninja. This one, alright?
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
great. So let's get started then.
So you just cut it?
Yeah, slice it.
Yeah, at a
You're
place
good
like
cooking,
that,
aren't
you can
So-
get laid. That's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
place. No problem. What the hell happened to my chat? I'm losing you guys. It's very strange.
Cool. How spicy do you like it, by the way?
I love it super spicy.
Yeah, because we've got these chili peppers
Super
there.
spicy.
Would you have like one of them or two?
I say like all of them.
All of them? My
I
God.
love it super spicy. Don't you like spicy?
I like it spicy, but I wouldn't have 4. But all right, let's go for it. We can try.
Yeah.
A woman that can't cook is a useless Woody. Pull a knife out and tell her to take her top off. A. Tell her your barbershop story. C. What do you like to do for fun? D. Take a picture with her. And E. How would your friends describe you? If you want a love phones call, you better go in right now because I think this is going to be the last one. If there's anybody in there in for love phones and it's serious love phones, I will continue if you have an interesting conversation. And then otherwise, we're going to end the stream. So, of course, A's. This is the thing,
Burning up oil.
this is the one I think that I thought would have got him in trouble with Steam.
Emma, you know what I like?
What do you like?
I like cutting things.
Oh really? You wanna do my job?
Nah, I want to cut you if you don't take this fucking dress off, so get it off.
Oh my god!
That's not the right thing to say. Tell your barbershop story. What do you do for fun? Take a picture with her. How would your friends? I wouldn't take a picture. I would go see. I want to stab you. I'm glad to see you guys are totally entertained. Remember, love phones calls, get in there.
Okay, we don't need the wooden spoon. So what kind of things do you like to do for fun apart from chopping peppers?
Yes, I love cooking, but other than that, I like being out in nature. I really like that.
Like forest
Like puppy dogs
and
and
or
walks
coast
and the
or
beach?
what?
All of it. But
Everything.
we have a lot of forest where I come from, so
I like that as well, yeah. Just walking in the forest, just you and nature and
yeah, I think that's my favorite thing to do.
great.
Yeah, also video games. I love video games.
Oh, wow, that's totally different.
Yeah, it's totally different, but I do that a lot too.
Do you like those boring video games where you're just walking around, the walking simulators?
No,
Because
I
you
like.
can do it for real, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, of course not. No, I like the magical video games a lot.
This is kind of a predictable question, but it's one of the better ones because it's at least focused on stuff that is fun and therefore it's positive.
We didn't always have. I hate.
All right, so we're going to set up our little taco bar over
Yeah.
here, and then we could chill for a minute while,
She means like Magic the Gathering. That's what they mean, magical games.
before eating.
Yeah, let's
What
do
you
it.
think? So I've got this. I'm going to put these in there. Boom, look at that.
Oh damn.
Let's add in those peppers.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do
Okay.
this.
This is fun
I
actually.
thought
I
you
don't know
meant
why you
card
like
games,
cooking.
man.
Yeah, right.
Peppers.
Ooh.
Got beans. What else? We'll add the chili later. But you know what is so cool is how we met today.
Yeah,
It
it was
was-
pretty cool.
It's like a cheesy movie.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
Supermarket, bumping into each other.
Yeah, nowadays everybody just meet online.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate that. So you want these chilies, right? You
Yes.
want it super hot. If
Yes.
you regret it later, it's on you. Add
Yeah.
some of that.
Oop.
What else?
You get hungry. Tell Emma that you like the fact that she's all alone in a foreign country and that nobody would know or care if anything happened to her. And that's so freeing. Okay, Ted. Come behind her, touch her as you move around, but don't linger. Smell her hair, Joe Biden. Come behind her and hold her hands to help her cook. This is the move. You guys going to make the right move. And it's all going to be a... All right. I got you.
Cool. Yo, Em. You know what?
What?
I just love that you're in a
country.
foreign country.
Nobody knows where you are.
That you're alone here. No one knows where you are. If you disappeared, no one would care. It must be so freeing. What do you think about
No,
that?
that's so fucking creepy. Don't get
It's not-
close to
it's
me.
true, isn't it?
Don't.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna fucking leave.
That's not even how you hold it.
Oh, Jesus. For all you serial killers out there, get the woman to cook and then stab her senseless. I've had enough of this. Let's see. There's 2 men in there. All right, so we're going to go. That's it. I recommend Super Seducer. I may use it for. I'm going to buy the full game. If we ever, want to do this again. I want to highly recommend you pick it. If you really like Super Seducer series, or you just need a laugh, I'd say get it. I mean, the other ones didn't disappoint. And if for no other reason, if you were thinking about not getting it, but you've gotten the other ones, get it anyway. Support Richard. And I guess edgy content. The death of edgy content is not... I don't know. I don't like that at all. Not looking forward to that. All right, I'm going to take 2 Love Phones calls. And that's it. I'm going to call it. Sip Man, Love Phones, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
I can't hear you. For some odd reason, I have to turn on your stream.
That's weird. What's wrong with me? Oh, I think I know. Hold on. All right. No, it's okay. I'm good. That was actually on me. Sorry for a change. What do you want? What's your love phone question?
Well, I had to disconnect because it's only still playing through your stream, so it's me.
What's your love phone question? Wait a minute. I fixed it. You fucking dipshit. Check. No, it is fine. Now it's definitely your problem.
But no, I just wanted to say that I think he was right, because my mom had a friend that went on a date, brought her back to his place, cooked, and he actually was recommending horror movies, and so it worked for him.
Well, here's the thing: I didn't get to say I didn't get to say this before, and I dropped the ball. One of the most important things is you should listen. So you could probably make a joke like that because she mentioned that she liked horror movies. So that part was my fault. But I tell you something: in a big city, I would never make a horror innuendo ever under any circumstances. You know, especially like where I'm from in New Jersey. Like, I remember I made a reference to this magazine I used to read called Weird New Jersey, and it was just about I thought it was fascinating, and it just scared the fuck out of her. You know, it was like a first date. I don't know why. I was talking to her like I'd known her for years. I'd highly recommend you don't do that. So what else you got? You got a love phones thing?
Yeah, no, I do. I was working with my current girl that I've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
She's Jamaican. Been learning about her past. It's been very nice. But I came across a very cross-verse of her ethnicity. She is also a bit of Egyptian.
Okay.
I met her mom.
All right.
And her father and her mother separated.
Okay.
And father Jamaican, mother Egyptian. Mother holds those Egyptian, I guess, rules or views.
She a Muslim?
Thinking that I'm going to.
Is she a Muslim?
Jewelry.
Is she a Muslim?
Yeah.
All right. Is the old man a Muslim too?
No.
All right. And what's her weird tradition?
I will give her jewelry to date her daughter.
You got to give the old lady jewelry so you can date her daughter. Is that an Egyptian thing? Oh, where's Vault when you need him?
Yeah, apparently.
You know what that tells me? That's easy to say. So she's expected. Did the girl you're dating tell you to do this?
No. She didn't want me to meet her mom at all.
Oh, I can see why. Don't give it for her. Just I wouldn't pay any attention to that shit. And what country is this happening in?
This is in America. We're in Jersey.
In New Jersey?
Yes.
How did you find out that you were supposed to buy her mother jewelry?
Well, I found she didn't want me to go, but she respected my decision of being the all-American boy, of meeting the family no matter what.
That's what you're supposed to do, yeah.
And yeah, so I sat down with her mom, and when she went to the bathroom, her mom explained her views.
How much jewelry you got to buy her? This is interesting.
If I'm getting any jewelry, I'm giving it right to her. Let's be honest.
No, but you see what the problem here is right off the bat. What's the problem with this conversation? What's the problem?
I didn't listen.
No, well, no, not really, because you're gonna have to get there anyway. I would have done the same thing. Why? What did you say before? That you're the oral American boy. Yeah. What's the problem over there? Can't you see it? It's right in front of your fucking face.
The American boy.
No. There's a culture clash here. It's big. So I think that's the first thing you're going to have to ask yourself. That she is not going to change. She's in Egypt. It doesn't matter. So you got to ask yourself, can you handle this? It sounds like you're having a little trouble already. So another thing you can do, you can throw in the towel, you can give it.
Well,
give her some jewelry. Maybe respect her customs.
I'm not going to give her jewelry because.
Well, then don't give her jewelry. Then
financially, I am ready to do that.
You're not. Okay, fine. Yeah, then wait till her mother finds that out. Probably thinks all rich white guy. You're white. Are you white? Are you white?
Yes.
Okay. She probably thinks you're rich. Then just ignore it and fall through. And If she gives, I just tell the daughter to say, look, they don't do that over here. In fact, you pay for the wedding.
when I talked to her, that's the
she
told me that. Like, it's so weird though. Like, I met her dad. Her dad works like 8 part-time jobs.
Okay. She asked you for jewelry in America to date her daughter. She's completely out to fucking lunch. Here's the thing with you dating this girl, okay? Like, everything that's going to happen throughout here is going to be fucking weird. You know, you're dating a girl. Like, do you know how difficult it is for, like, Americans and German girls to, like, get along? You know, like, American guys and German girls. Because there's culture to it. And we all like to pretend that they don't exist. Because it's not that far off. But even being not that far off, you're Middle Eastern. This is even a Muslim tradition. This is a Pacific to Egypt. So are you going to become a part of them, or are they going to be part of you? Something tells me they're never going to be part of whatever the fuck you're doing.
That's the thing.
Well, this is the culture clash. Is this worth it?
Is atheist,
you know, I don't. So. I'm not a big believer in telling somebody not to date somebody that's so outside their culture. But I am a big believer, is me personally not getting involved in that. And I think it's something to be considered by people. If you're going to go into a relationship like that, you have to. First of all, you're going to have to. Like, I've had to. And I probably almost did it subconsciously. I had to do some things that are not good old American Joe over here. Play ball a little bit. Not play ball. And, you know, I married a white girl, you know. And there's cultural stuff there, you know. And cultural stuff probably ruined my first marriage. Because I, you know, basically the other person wasn't willing to play ball. And you know, so far that hasn't happened here, but you know, now we're talking about Middle East, different skin colors and stuff like that. So, and it's not like different skin colors you're both American. It's different skin colors you're both, and it's all and what were you raised? Catholic, Protestant, what?
Christian.
Just a regular. Okay, and now you have a religious thing. You are.
Yeah.
This is a big one. So I think you should always be polite and friendly and, you know, treat her like an American girl. I'm sure she doesn't want to do any of this shit. And you're going to have to ride it out and deal with it. And if you decide it's too much, you probably have to leave her. So how long have you been dating this broad?
It's been a little over a year.
And you waited a year to see her? Well, you're in there.
Well, it's just because her mom is in Egypt. Wait
a minute, her mother is in Egypt and she's in the States? Huh?
Yes.
What are you worried about?
Once they separated, she went back to Egypt.
What are you worried about? Who gives a fuck what your mother thinks?
Because I'm thinking about proposing to her and I don't want...
You didn't tell me that. You're the typical fucking caller doesn't tell me what the fuck's going on. You're going to propose to her. You didn't say that once. That's a totally different thing.
Sorry.
Is she going to stay over there?
Yeah.
Who cares? She's supposed to pay for the wedding. Her old man's supposed to pay for the wedding. I guess that's not happening if she's working 14 jobs. Is this girl have any chance of wanting to go back?
No. She doesn't want to go anywhere over to the Middle East.
What are the odds? What's her passport, green card status?
Oh, she's an American. She was born American.
She's born in the States? She has an American passport?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, just do your thing.
So I shouldn't worry.
What are you worried about that? Nah, just give her a gift when she comes and visits. What is the old man? Is the old man in the States?
Yep.
Do you get along with him?
Yeah.
Does he expect you to go to convert? Does he expect you? Is he all up in your ass or anything?
No.
Was he aggressive in any manner? You don't treat my daughter like this. None of that shit.
No.
And the crazy ones in the Middle East. I don't even know. Nothing to worry about. But I think what you're doing is you're wondering if you're entering the right family, if you're in over your head. And I don't know that you aren't. I don't. That's what you really called me for. Because you don't know if you're in over your head. And I don't know that you aren't. Interracial marriages, interreligion marriages, interculture marriages are difficult. And they're different. Like, let's say you take two black people that have grown up in the same area that go to different churches. You would think, all right, that'd be no. So, that 25% that your parachute's going to open just probably shot down to 20 at very least. So, you got to keep that. You got to keep that in mind. And, I think if you're ever to go to Egypt, I think you should buy her jewelry. And keep it there. Do the traditional stuff over there. I think you should bring jewelry with her. But send her jewelry. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I believe in. Look, I'm in a sort of a multicultural relationship. I do things that German mom and dad expect, and sometimes I do even a little more. During my wedding, I got a traditional Hessen tuxedo. That was more of a goof. But it was kind of a signal to, it was kind of a goof to, like I was goofing on the marriage, but that we wanted to do something, like make it look traditional. You should have seen this fucking thing. Look ridiculous. But it was kind of a signal that, I respect your country and your values and I'm going to play ball. And I think it worked. They thought it was like, oh, you don't have to wear that. Yeah, but I did. And I had a nice top hat. And I always wanted a fucking top hat. That's why Hessen men haven't got married like that in 100 years. So we did it like ultra German, And that was kind of a signal, her family, that, I'm going to learn your language and I'm going to respect your traditions, even though it wasn't even necessary, but it was part. So I think when you go over there, then yeah, sure. But after that, no. I think you're fine. Do your dad and her have anything in common? You like sports or anything?
We went fishing. We watched the football games.
Do you like being around him?
Yeah, he's so friendly.
I don't think you have much to worry about. Don't send her jewelry. Keep dating her. If you're going to propose, know what you're getting into. Don't move back to Egypt. Don't let her move back to Egypt. And we're like, I don't think you'll let her, but because look, she's could. When you start, can you handle? Do you have the money for this? Apartments, everything?
Yeah. For this, I just was not going to be buying jewelry constantly.
No, and if somebody puts us like, look, we don't do that in the States. Buy you money, Christmas, and if so, we can whenever you can send her a gift on Ramadan or something, which would be nice.
Yeah.
If you need to know all the other stuff, ask your girlfriend. Or talk to Vault. There you go.
Talk to Vault. All right.
Talk to Vault. Talk to you later.
I didn't know that.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Man. Last one, Alter, and then we're going to close it. Alter, you're on the air. Let me give you your story here.
Yo, what's up, Tommy?
What's up? What do you got?
Yeah, so obviously I was watching your stream and saw that you're playing that video game, right?
Correct.
The simulator one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was extreme. I mean, it's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It's worth it. It's worth it to have a little laugh, but it's extremely unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if people, obviously
it's unrealistic because we're picking up. We're not even playing the game. We're purposely losing. We're literally we're literally riding the Pac-Man into the ghost.
You ever watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
I mean, guys, obviously we're doing that for we're purposely picking I
think it's got some. I think it's I think it's got some value there.
Well, for sure. There was some stuff that the whole taking her out for coffee, that's basic stuff. But but
that's not basic for everybody. It's basic for you.
I guess
that's literally who's aiming it at. He's probably not aiming it at you.
It was because the whole part where he takes her to his place and in that hour that they just met in the store is extremely kind of unrealistic, right? You talk to a girl for 15 minutes and now she's back at your apartment. That's kind of weird. That's not really.
You ever live in the major city?
Nah, I've
Yeah, see, that's
only
kind
lived
of
in,
how
like,
it goes.
small towns, you know.
You meet a girl at a grocery store. Like I think it's done for the respect of your legacy. I've lived in European cities, and if you do talk to people, you want to come over. I'm cooking tonight. It's not as unusual if you live in a neighborhood and stuff like that. If you're two young people and there's like, oh, I'm cooking. I mean, Jesus Christ! I went to a bar. Me and my wife lived 3 blocks away from each other before we met. We went home the first day. It happens all the time. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
I made her laugh. We got drunk. We banged her brains out, and then I married her. That'll be 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years ago. Fucking October.
Yeah, Tommy, and then that actress or whatever. Yeah, she's a streamer called Candyland.
Candyland,
and
that's right.
Yeah, that's Candyland. And the funny part was that in some of the acting or whatever, like the answers that we picked was I think you picked that, like, he said that she said that he was a player, and then he said to her that that she's a slut, or we picked one of them that basically we said to pick that, to tell her that she's a slut. And the funny part is she actually is kind of a slut. She ended up smashing the brains out of another streamer called John Zerka, who's like some like buff looking guy. So she's basically
she fucked one guy and she's a slut.
No, not just that one guy. Like she's been passed around the whole streamer community. Like it's kind of a low
Destiny. She's not a slut till she fucked Destiny. She fucked Destiny?
Oh no. But but how she's going up there. She's very nice though. She's a great streamer. But the whole
she sucks
part
a lot of dick, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have trouble with women? Do you have trouble with girls?
Yeah, I do. So
yeah, I can see that.
That's
Can you get to your love phone's call? You telling me this
Tell
shit's
me,
unrealistic?
So
right.
So this is one problem that I've had a lot. So talking to girls, just I feel like first of all, anyone here, if you're still living with your parents, etc. I mean, I'm young. I'm 18.
Like Britbong?
Yeah, I'm young. I'm 18, but like if you're still living with your parents, all this and that, what are your thoughts on, like, first of all, should you even be really pursuing like women that are way older than you? So I'm 18. I know for a fact I shouldn't be pursuing 24-year-old women.
Why not?
And if I still live like with my parents or something, it's just
in that aspect. Look, if they'll go to bed with you, go to bed with them. But yeah, more than likely you're out of that market unless you have somewhere to bring them home to. That's probably
you need money.
Like
You need money for that.
You should be dating people between 18 and 21, college age. But if you're not going to college,
for sure. But
look, I mean, if you go to a bar one night and you're honest with the girl and she's still into you and she's 25, 26, 27, she's hot, fucking ride that shit. I mean,
for sure.
Ride with that shit. I mean, it's not like you're 35 and in some horrible part of England with the fucking working at a gas station, 5'4",
So tell me, for you, like, this is a question. So obviously we know you're a father and all that. So what are your thoughts on watching video games like this that are, I know in the comments somebody said it's like some goofy ass shit, it kind of was goofy, right? Like I feel like since you have a lot of experience, you kind of like, what are your thoughts on like, if like actual people, like the new generation of people, right? They're not like old school where you actually have to talk to a girl. Everything's online now, all this and that.
I think I think it's screwing up normal relations. And here's the thing: it's like I remember I was out in London. I was a bit pissed and moaning about a lot of the people that call the show, or as far as like their complete ineptitude when it comes to women. And I was reminded by this girl. She says that's because you're in the gamer realm. I think the rest of London's not like that. There's still plenty of guys. There's still plenty of players. There's still plenty of this. But she had to admit there's probably more guys that don't talk to girls or have basically been scared off of it and what have you. She definitely admitted that was true. So here's the thing: the rules haven't changed. They haven't. They had matchmaking, dating. They had all sorts of dating schemes in the 80s and prior to that, computer dating, and before the internet. And a lot of it is online now. But you're looking at it from a person that just got out of high school. Yeah. And I'm not saying that's irrelevant, but it's a bad habit. You know, it's like jerking off all the time. You know, you're not learning anything. You know, you're just jerking off all the time. So it's you know, it's kind of a catch-22 because on one hand you have all these crazy bitches out there that want to see every advance as something akin to rape, and in another way, women have not changed. That dynamic hasn't changed. Women want to be hit on, they want to be pursued, and then you have this element that, you know, anytime they could turn around and say they were a victim of stalking, rape, harassment. So it is a really weird thing, but the rules haven't changed. You know, you just got to be. Women pick you. You don't pick them. And you just gotta realize, figure out a player knows when he's been picked. That's it.
Do you think you should? Okay, well, obviously you already know. Whenever you talk to women in general, you should never fake what you are, right? Oh,
I don't
this
think
super
so.
rich guy. Never.
Well,
fake,
yes and
always...
no. I think you should always, if you're young and you're 18, you know, whatever you're doing, you're going to be the best at it, whether you plan to be or not. You know, what do you go to school for?
Well, I'm currently a dental assistant, so at a high
you're gonna be
school,
the badass. You got a big future, and you're gonna open this and do that and work for the best.
Yeah,
doctor.
I want to get into stocks too, for sure. But one thing that I noticed for me that was just a problem with women was obviously whenever I was talking to like girls, women in general, the super smoking hot ones, they already have experience. So first of all, they don't want a little boy, right? They want a full grown man.
Yeah, but I think you should try anyway. You should try anyway.
And one thing I noticed was, you know, if it's a girl that like, you know, like for me, I'm young, so it was super easy for me to always get a girl that like, you know, works fast food, this or that. You know, if it works at a grocery store, it's super easy for me to get that. But one thing I always noticed that was so hard for me to get was older women, the women that only want.
You're attracted to older girls, Ed. Well, you better get the fuck out of your house. You better dress nice. You better stay in shape, and you better have a nice car.
Do you think that what can I do to further improve my how do you say it, like how does somebody further increase their not only their attractiveness, you know, you got to work out all this and that, how does somebody fix that mentality that like that just generally makes you stand out more? Because when a woman can tell when a guy is you know suitable, right? Like, oh, this guy looks like he's got his shit together. And if you see somebody who's still doing the college life, is eating noodles, this and that, a woman is probably gonna be
Have you had much luck with the college girls yet?
Huh?
Have you had much luck? Why are we talking about girls in their late 20s? Girls that would probably be looking for husbands. Like, have you had much luck with 20, 18, 19? Why are we talking about, you know, girls in their 20s, like career women?
Well, because I feel like for me, like, so, you know, whenever I talk to these girls, like, I feel like they're just average at best. How do I explain it? I want to get, obviously it's a little greedy for me, but like, as I said, it's always been easier for me to get like girls my age, right? Because they're my age, you know, 18, 19. It's been easy for me to get those girls. And
so you want to go to the next level. Well, but I answered the question. You need fucking... You got to get your shit together.
But I always get scared. Like, I always get scared.
Well, if you're a bitch, they're going to smell that out too. You're always just being mentioned being silly. If you're you know, like, if you come off like a bitch, then they're going to be not interested. They're going to take a guy that's bigger, stronger, faster, better car and career. You got, what do you got? Yeah, you know, you got to have it backed up. They probably think it's funny that you're hitting on them.
Yeah, exactly.
So it sounds like, well, I don't know. I don't think, something tells me you don't have the experience you should with girls your own age and that college life. I would master that and not tell me at 18 you already have.
Well, I mean, for sure, I definitely still need to.
I don't think you're doing well in your own age bracket before you move into that age bracket. I mean, there are some guys out there. There's probably teenage girls who could snag teenage boys who could snag a 25-year-old girl. They're so goddamn charming. They got it coming out. They're like the Wayne Gretzky of charm or the Michael Jordan of charm. Tom Brady and stuff like that. But that clearly isn't
like,
you.
For me, what I noticed was like, you know, girls my age, you know, even like 17, 16-year-old girls, you know, they're easier obviously to like, because dude, we still live in, you know, with our parents, this and that. We could go to dates, this and that, you know.
Yeah,
like,
so why not keep doing
the usual
that?
stuff? But I feel like I'm still so young to the point where like I don't know how to like really become a full like.
So why do you expect to get a 25-year-old broad, right, that probably has a career, probably is a college graduate, if you can't even get your shit together with the girls your own age? How does that make sense? Tell me.
So the thing is,
answer the question.
So
answer. I don't want another speech. You gave me like 3 already. It's dragging out forever.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
I just don't know. It's hard. It's like hard to.
All right, stop worrying about 25-year-old broads, 26-year-old broads. You think they'll be easier on you? They won't. You gotta have to learn to deal with. You're gonna have to master the art of talking to girls your own fucking age. I know it's difficult right now with the pandemic, and it's affecting everybody in a really bad way. And I feel for you, I really do. But you're still gonna have to, try. I mean, I think the e-dating is permissible under the current situations. But the idea is, I want these other girls, but I live with my parents, and you're saying that girls 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they're easy. You don't sound like super confident. You don't sound like you got it together. And if I was a chick, I would think you're full of shit. That's the vibes you're giving me. I think you should, stop overthinking. You simplify everything. Just try to get her into bed. I mean, stop worrying. You guys worry about shit that fucking you learn in school from your health teacher, or these fucking feminists and all this other stuff. Why don't you just follow your natural path? Get her in bed and see what happens. And you know what? And if you follow that path long enough, you realize eventually it's empty, and then you can find the advanced, sophisticated relationship that you're supposed to. Because you haven't learned how to fuck yet. How are you gonna fall in love?
I mean, that's exactly correct. Like, dude,
so just follow your fucking natural behavior. I'm not saying abuse a girl or lie to her. What did your instinct tell you? Get in her pants, pull them down, and spread her legs. That's what your base is. Like, follow it,
dude. Your words are so.
Follow it. Follow that shit. And what happens? And here's what happens after a while. You start to realize that shit's empty, but you're not even close to that stage. All right. And then things like fatherhood, the normal girl, you get screwed off by a couple girls and what have you. But you're overcomplicating all the horse shit that you've heard and all the bullshit that women talk. Women tell you they want a sensitive guy that cries. They don't. As soon as you cry, you're out the fucking door. So follow your instincts and be yourself. Don't abuse people. Don't lie. Don't be a piece of shit. But you know what? You don't have to fucking treat a girl you're dating like you're married. You don't owe her that much. You don't owe her absolute privacy. Or absolute, not privacy, absolute. You have to tell her everything or be comfortable telling her. Keep some secrets. Be mysterious. Slightly inaccessible. Not like, I'm worried about fucking 25-year-old broads and you haven't mastered the art of being a teenager yet. Follow your instincts. And everybody's going to tell you, no, well, that's toxic. No, it's fucking human nature. You want to bang her. Figure out a way to get her to bed. There you go.
Money.
And if you have some kind of fucking religious problem with it, don't fucking do it then. Follow your nature. Your nature wants to bed girls. And sometimes, hey, you know what? I'll be perfectly fucking honest. I didn't think I was going to throw my wife out like the day after. Like, oh my God, she can't have the first day. And you know what? I did. I fell in love with her. But it wasn't for months. It was all about sex. Probably on both ends. And it worked out. It just happened to work out. 9 times out of 10, it wouldn't have worked out. And so, like, that, I think it's how you meet people. And you're an adult now. So a lot of it's going to be like 1-2 dates you're banging. Don't overthink
tell me, what
it.
about like the simp community now? Like, oh, you should like how do I say, the new generation back in the old days?
Yeah, they pay. You're getting pussy. They're paying to watch Pokemon. What do I think about them? I think they're fucking beta males. Like I don't even consider them. If you want to do that shit, that's fine. But
the thing they don't even want like the guy to pay for.
I don't care. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you. You're you're overly analytical about shit that has nothing to do with you. It's hard enough, like, being overly analytical. Now you're bringing up shit that has nothing to fucking do with anything. Follow your instincts. Short path of least resistance. If you want to sleep with women, sleep with women. Be honest with yourself. You can't tell them that, but that's part of the game. They know what you want. You don't have to tell them.
You know me too well, man.
I don't know you at all. I know people.
I mean, that's
I know how the
truth,
thing
though.
works.
Like,
everybody pretends this thing between men and
laid.
women is something that it isn't. And it's just normal human interaction. And we've made it dirty and terrible, especially among straights. Fucking gay guys can fucking, fuck 17 guys and do a big fucking circle jerk, and it's like, oh, that's so wonderful. You know, you came out of the closet. Guy talks to a girl, hey, how you doing? You know, I think you're really hot. I want to get to know you better. That's fucking rape. More action, less talk. Very good, toxic. Yeah. You know, and I don't even think you have to be this over alpha male. Just be honest with yourself. And don't be rude. Be respectful. And then when you see your move, make it. If your move doesn't work, walk. Fucking walk. That's it. All right, get the fuck out of here. I had enough of you.
Thank you, Tommy.
Bye.
You. Love you.
Love phones are piss off, Bigums. You got something good?
I do. It's actually another love phones.
Go ahead. Shoot.
If you can handle it. So here's my predicament. I'm 21. Mm-hmm. I'm a jeweler's apprentice, and I'm going to school for it. Yeah. And I work the weekends an hour away. So here's my wrinkle is I've been dating this girl for about 4 months last week, and it's been a good relationship. And we've got a lot of things calmed down, but the big issue is the time. She really wants to hang out. Man, she wants to hang out 5-6 times a week. We finally got it to where she comes over on the weekends, but my only issue is she'll want to stay over Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
What's the problem with that?
The issue with it is just kind of, I don't want her to stay all those days because
you're not that into her.
No, I am into her. I just want a little.
Why would you want her to stay all 3 days? How long have you been dating her?
4 months.
Why wouldn't you want her there all three? What, will you go out with the boys? You don't have fucking time.
I want a little bit of time to play games with the boys and things.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense.
Hang out with my friends because I
have you talked to her about that?
Yeah, we've talked about it. And
what'd she say? Sure, and then she doesn't do it.
Yeah. Pretty much like.
Yeah, I'm totally behind you playing with your friends, and she's completely being irritated. You asking questions and shit while you're playing.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to tell her. You're gonna have to tell her. Yeah. You know what? Let her stay there. And you can say, look, I need this space. I need this time. But I tell you what. Here's the thing. You know, gaming with the boys. That's gonna have to be scheduled as well with your thin schedule. Okay. So you got to tell her like from A to B. This is my time. Whatever. You know, and you're gonna have to stick with it. If she doesn't cooperate, tell her to stop coming over Saturday, and Friday's your day.
I got you. Okay.
I would make that the absolute last fucking thing you do though. Is tell her to start coming Saturday. Yeah.
I did want to ask you another quick question.
Because let me tell you something. I know that's a huge risk. You know that, right? So if you really love this girl, if you tell her, you know, bros before hoes doesn't go down in the real world. It just goes down for your jealous friends that can't get pussy. You know, that's the only people that bros before hoes ever applied to.
That's true.
Was people that can't get laid. So that's a big move if you do that. But if you need that kind of time, you know, she should be able to respect it.
Yeah. And my biggest issue is just like when I'm doing online classes because of COVID and everything, and she'll want to come over and sometimes it's fine. Like sometimes she's fine. She'll like play games on my computer or watch Netflix or whatever. But sometimes, you know, I'll be doing schoolwork and she keeps asking me to go out and, you know, do things or come watch TV with her. And I'm like,
you're gonna have to. Well, she obviously doesn't. Now you know something about her marriage.
Yeah.
You've learned something. That's not going to change. You're going to have to, you just have to make it clear and suck it up. And I think if there's pushback after you make it clear, then you got to question the relationship.
No, I
think if you got stuff like that. But you're going to have to do time management. Like you might have to skip the bros and just, you know, what do you like more? You like her? You like the bros? Or you like a job in your future? Job probably should be the highest priority, perfectly honest.
I've explained to her my job and schooling is most important because otherwise.
Yeah, and then she doesn't do it. Yeah, sure. I understand. And she doesn't do it, so she doesn't understand. She probably doesn't care. And she's a young girl. Girls just want to have fun, baby. And you're not, you're not being fun when you're fucking chipping away your stones there.
No, it just puts things into, like, I'm not talking bad about her because she does work, but she works like part-time, like 20, 25 hours a week. And that's it. So
I tell her I can't take care of you with a crappy part-time job if you don't let me fucking do this thing.
Yeah. No, that's very
Does she live? She doesn't live on her own, I guess, huh?
No, she lives with her parents.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She has no appreciation for money. She doesn't know how to take care of herself yet. She's probably looking to be taken care of, which it's not as big a deal with a girl. How old is she?
She's 6 months older than me. She's 21 also. Yeah.
Graduate college? She didn't go to college. She's townie, huh?
No, she went and got an associate's degree, and now what she wants to do is child and adult therapy. But she's at the point where it's harder courses, and she needs to really do it in person to get a lot out of the classes.
She's just in love with you.
Sorry, say it again?
There's a maturity issue here, probably. I don't normally say that because most of you fuckers are immature, but you sound like you got your shit together somewhat. I would sit her down, and this might not work because I have this problem like my old lady. Everything's got to. I mean, my schedule. I mean, and she don't want to hear it. Like we're fucking making sex dates between my wife. With scheduling and so I got to be honest. I think that's the best way to handle it. But women hate that shit because it doesn't feel natural and spontaneous. But I'm at the point now where I don't fucking do it any other way.
No, I get,
I think you got to make it clear, and your job takes bigger priority because here's the thing: if she screws up your job, bounces, and blows your fucking best friend, you're fucked in school. If you stay good in school and she leaves you, then you get another girlfriend.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She does not sound very mature, though. She sounds like a handful and a little bit high maintenance. And she's been taking care of her whole life
for the most part.
Yeah, she probably is, but she might have her head straight up her ass.
Yeah, it's
it sounds like I have to make a good job so you can marry this broad so you can take care of her if that's what you want.
Yeah, no, it does. So we're planning to go on a trip up to the mountains for her birthday with her parents, and it's nice. Her parents are paying for our condo, which is really nice of them.
Yeah, okay.
But we're supposed to go for 5 nights. Things change up at work, and I work at a small business, so it's only 4 people. My coworker just had a baby. And with just how things are going on, I told her instead of me taking those 5 days off, I can only take 3 days off. So
did you volunteer for that, or did you were told?
It was kind of half and half. My boss asked me, and he said you don't have to, but my boss is
you did. You had to. Okay, that's all I need. You had to. That's the way I did. Well, she's just gonna have to fucking deal. I had a guy. I knew a guy who's one of my best friends. He contacted me this weekend. I couldn't get a hold of him. We were working at the same company, and we both lost our jobs. Like the company went under at the last, just before we left. And then he had, and this is what he went to school for. We both were internet techs, and this is the 56K modem days. And he couldn't get back in the computer business, right? And he just worked he may even sort of where it was a company where they make special beds for people that are disabled or something like that, and he worked like right to the top of that company, like his monkey fucking ass off. And he was Italian like me. He didn't have a good education, and he didn't have all this. And all his wife ever motherfucking did was piss and moan how he was never home. He actually got sent here to Mines one time. All she ever did was piss and moan. And it's like, how often do you want me to be home? Well, I want you to be home with me and the baby. Well, how do you expect to earn money?
Yeah,
I don't care. And if he quit his job or something and they couldn't pay the fucking rent, she'd have left him and took the baby back to goddamn her father.
God.
It's that crazy and it's that irrational. It's that irrational. So if you gotta ask yourself if she can handle the adult world. Because she's 21. She ain't 18. There's not much more growing up to do.
She graduated before me from high school.
You got to keep an eye on that. But I think you got to lay the rules down. She'll cooperate, whatever. And if she has a big fucking fit about you going back, no, this is the way. And I would even say this is the way life's going to be.
Yeah. Things are
No, I'm
easy.
gonna get called in. I'm gonna do this. This is way. This is how I earn a living, and I'm like most fucking Americans. I don't got I don't really get to tell my fucking boss what to do, and I don't get to do whatever the fuck I want. This is the way the rent's gonna be paid, and it doesn't look like she's gonna be contributing all that much because she only has a part-time job.
Yeah. I've talked to her. What frustrates me the most is she works at it's called Cricket Wireless, so it's cheaper phones and things. And I've talked to her.
It's a teenager's job. It's like fucking she would work with Brit Pong or something.
Exactly, like working at a Chick-fil-A or and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But
no, nothing wrong with it. It's not even she's even just too old for it. But she got nothing else going on except you, and she's giving you a hard time about doing what you need to do to take care of her. Holy fuck!
Makes me want to put my head through a window sometimes.
Oh, I bet.
But I bet.
Just imagine being married to it, and then here's the thing: when you're married, it's all your fucking fault. You should have known better.
Oh yeah,
nobody gives a shit. There's no 800 guy. There's no 800 number or 900 number. My wife's mean to me. Suck it up, Buttercup. You fucking idiot.
Gotta get on with it.
You break up with her, you're the bad guy, especially if you're married. She breaks up with you, she's strong. Get used to it, motherfucker.
One of the best things, and it might sound weird, but one of the best things in this relationship is she's not like, I don't have to pay for everything. We take turns on dinners and things.
Running Ryan's such an idiot. Of course it's one-sided. I'm not fucking talking to her. I'm talking to you. You're fucking tied down with a fucking million kids and probably driving yourself crazy. Worried about what women think. Oh, I bet Running Riot was just a pussy slayer in fucking the Pacific Northwest. God, he laid pipe all the way from fucking Seattle to San Francisco. Oh, shut up, Running Riot, you douchebag. Go ahead.
But something, and maybe it's just how our minds work differently.
Yes, she's a woman.
Telling her that, that's true. But I've been telling her that what she should do, since I told her realistically she's not going to be able to go back to in-person classes till next year. Hopefully around January.
Well, we don't know about that either. I mean, it just depends on the state, I guess.
Yeah, we're in Alabama, so it'll be a while. But I've told her, I said, look, in the because she is sad about not being able to go to school because she is focused about it. And I said, look, okay, well, this is what you do in the meantime. Mm-hmm. If you want to be a therapist, you should become the manager at Cricket and get all sorts of experience talking to people.
Yeah, sure.
You should be doing 45 hours a week at Cricket, be the manager, get that pay raise, and grind it out. And then when you go back to school, you'll have more money. You'll have enough saved up. You won't have to work for a year or so while you're in school.
What'd she say? I get all that. What'd she say?
All sorts of little bullshit excuses.
Yeah, she's not that kind of woman.
And it just blows my mind. If I was
she wants her cake and eat it too. This is something you have to evaluate.
Yeah.
This is a common problem. This is not like an unusual problem.
You've seen this quite a bit?
Oh, God, yeah. Just told you the worst extreme example of my you're not home enough. But I'm doing all the work. But you're not home enough.
Oh, God. What do you say?
I've seen it that fucked up.
Damn.
Person, but they say, this is one of the things that pissed me off about Matt Jarbo. He said something that had a fucking QAnon conspiracy theory. This same person I'm talking to, his ex, their ex, they're obviously split up now because it's impossible. She got involved with that crazy QAnon shit. Like a real one,
really?
not you disagree with AOC, you're in QAnon. I'm talking about the real fucking thing. It's what pissed me off about Matt Jarbo because he's such a piece of shit, and I hope he gets cancer in his dick. Like dealing with somebody in that fucking mentality, that cult, is just it's affecting their their relationship raising their son. It's awful. QAnon is fucking awful, and it affects families in a ways that doesn't get talked about. It's usually just used by Democrats to fucking savage their opponents. But I'm actually seeing right now, it's one of my best friends. His visitation and being in danger over QAnon. I mean, it's really fucking scary. And that's the way she was when she was fucking 20-something. Now we're in our 40s.
She's joined. She's claiming to be part of QAnon.
No, it's fucking everywhere. Everybody's trying to fuck her kid.
Oh,
and if you don't believe it, you're a part of it. And that's why, fuck Matt Jarbo. I hope his wife kicks him out of the house. Say that to me, you fucking cocksucker. Yeah.
Living in the States, I've seen some of this stuff on, and it's
hard. It's nutty.
Lies,
I mean, it's like worse than Scientologists, and that's pretty fucking bad.
And honestly, the serious QAnon shit reminds me of like a new KKK.
All right. It doesn't remind me of cake. It's just it reminds me of moral panic and more like satanic panic.
Yeah.
It doesn't really remind me of anything like that. I mean, you really believe that Donald Trump's fighting some fucking... it's unbelievable.
Think he's going to drink children's blood or something? Like, come on.
I'm going to tell you something right now, Green Man. I'm not taking your call. You can call me privately because I'm done. All right. See, I think you got to evaluate what you can do and what you can handle, what you can't. And I think you should lay these... You know, they always tell women to, kind of draw lines, stuff like this. It sounds like you got to draw a line. Women got to do that too. And if she keeps crossing them, then you got to fucking question whether this is going to work out for the long term. I understand you like this girl. I was off when I said it at the beginning. But you might want her to be something she's not. She sounds like housewife material to me.
Yeah.
And you don't look like you want to marry a housewife.
I want a partner, yeah.
Yeah, you want somebody who's like fucking crazy workaholic like you.
Yeah, because then
this girl's not. Now I'll say it. If that's what you want, this girl ain't ever gonna be it. Now you're acting like a chick yourself. You're expecting fucking him to change. He's not gonna change. Nobody ever changes.
That's true.
You're fucking growing, and nobody changes that much. A little bit. You don't change. You calm down. Nobody changes. Like the teenager. That's your biggest asshole self that you will ever be. And it just goes slightly down over the years. So you can see what a raging asshole I was when 17.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you imagine that.
Yeah, I've been watching for a good couple of years.
Yeah. I still act like a teenager. Imagine what I was like when I was.
Well, I appreciate the advice.
Oh, man, take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. That was a good one. All right, I'm out of here, everybody. Peace, Middle East, Chicken Grease. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Quickly, before you hit the button.
Sure.
I found it funny that apparently Illuminati will be doing a live stream to address recent allegations.
About?
Tomorrow. Apparently, YouTubers made a video about her. She's begged her apparently to take it down.
Begged.
I think the YouTuber's going to remove it. Apparently, she's getting accused of copying something. I don't know what's going on.
Can you give me the video so we can watch it like right now when I close the show? Thanks so much, George.
I'm trying. It's like a 3-hour video. It's probably not going to happen tonight. I have to try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Oh, we got to get out of here.
It's like a piece of a video. But yeah, I was like, would you ever make a manifesto?
I don't know. I want to talk to you this offline. I want to get involved with this. Oh Blair, where can she be?
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.